Hello to all my friends out there. So I finally got home. Okay, this is my English teapot. I finally got it out of hibernation. And I have chamomile tea. I have consumed it all. This is probably one of my favorites. By using a very small spoon, supposedly I'm drinking less sugar. Okay, and I have my shelf-stable milk. And I want to demonstrate the food. If you stockpile at least one or two of these little creamers hold a cup. You're much less likely to run out of milk at the end of the month. So from what I have seen, although I'm not 100% sure, towards the end of the month, extremely poor people would run out of money and food. Starting the last, an entire week of the month. You got to try this. What would be smart is if before that week you went to the food banks, you did the dumpster diving, you bought cheap food, you were smart with your food, with your money, so that you don't go, it doesn't go, you just don't go there. You go, oh no, I don't want to go there. I don't want to get to that last week of the month, and I don't want to be broke. So maybe I can tolerate a few cheap meals at the first of the month. So the last week of the month, I won't suffer. Plus, if you're used to eating these cheap meals, it's really going to help. So, okay, so what I wanted to do this month is for lunch, I wanted to trade in my bread, and I wanted to go to Dollar Tree, and I wanted to get the burritos, the Hot Pockets, the dollar food. Okay, these could be a meal. So I bought a bean burrito, and this is yummy. I bake them in the oven. I think they taste better if you bake them, but microwave is good too. Really, you might as well get this one. It's the same price as those little ones. I mean, even a cheap person like me gets past me once in a while. And then, if you're going to eat some Mexican food, you're going to need salsa. I usually buy them at 99 cents only. I get the big one. And then this month I bought this guacamole for $1. And believe me, it tastes good on a burrito. And chips, if you have chips. Okay, so I bought burritos. I didn't buy Hot Pockets yet. I bought, what are these, corn dogs? And I'll mention about this. Friday is fish sandwich day at a certain restaurant that I go to between 2 and 5 times a day. But you can buy these at Dollar Tree for $1. Are they as good? No, but you can have two this week instead of one. So what you want to do is you want to find ways to cut down on all your spending. And so I bought these napkins because they're a square. I like that better. Okay, so my son gave me these crackers. I got a big gift box for Valentine's Day from my son. I got a bunch of nice gifts. Guess who bought herself a lot of nice gifts? Me. I bought myself so many purses. It was ridiculous. You know what happened when I got the nice purses? Ooh, yummy. When I got the nice purses, I said, I'm not selling these. I like them. I'm going to keep them. but I can always sell them. You know, if I start running out of money, I can take those purses that I bought to the Spring Valley swap meet, and I can come home with a nice big pile of money. So you're starting your meal out with the meal. And you're not going to starve out. But you're going to make some, when you're likely to run out of food, you want to eat some low-cost food so that you're not hungry. This could be Lipton soup. So you know, if you wisely buy the Top Ramen. And what I did is I put 1 egg in my Top Ramen to beef up the, I want to make sure my food has plenty of protein so that I don't get hungry. This meal is going to last me a while. I am not going to be getting hungry. And then this kind of hot sauce is one of the good ones. You can just use taco sauce or a couple drops. And I thought, you know, in the other way I make it, I like lemon or lime. I'm going to try some lime in this one. I put a little chives in my Top Ramen. I usually use about 2 caps full. Look how much of my lime juice I've gone through. And so you want to make sure if you don't have that much money, you get your dollar eggs. They don't always have them. And guess when they don't have them? They don't have them at the end of the month when people are likely to run out of money. And so why is that important? Because here you can buy one of these packages of Top Ramen, 5 packs, and 1 pack of eggs. So this would be like 5 meals here. Instead of, if you buy the eggs, you have to buy a dozen instead of 8. Then you don't get, you know, sometimes it's better to, you know, to buy the dollar items if you don't have that much money. Oh my goodness. Everyone should have this problem. All right, now, one of the things you want to stockpile so you won't be miserable. You don't want to be miserable because if you're miserable, you spend more money. Is a few cookies. I buy these at Dollar Tree. How many cookies do you get? You get 30 cookies. That's a lot of cookies. In a perfect world, I would only eat 3. Also, if you have never tried this candy, I think I bought about 8 of these for $1. These are good. So, okay, now let me taste it with the lime and this hot sauce. This one is the Asian hot sauce. The other one is the Mexican hot sauce. It could be either. All right, let me taste this. The egg is gonna make your Top Ramen more. It's gonna be like egg drop soup. And another reason for doing this, I mean, if you can eat these cheap meals, you could eat these cheap meals a couple times a week, and then you could make big batches of soup or stew that would last 2 days, and then you could have hamburgers one day, hot dogs one day, and then you would have one free day. You could go, okay, you could go to Little Caesars Pizza. In a way, I think you can buy it cheaper there than you can make it. I mean, I'm not saying torture yourself, but I am saying get used to being very careful with your money. if you're very careful with your money, you're not apt to run out and suffer. Okay, and if you're new, read the comments. Oh, and if you have any like super cheap meals that will tide you through at the end of the month, can you post them so my followers and I can read them? And then if they're really good, I post them as well on Twitter. My Twitter has a lot of stuff on there now because eBay offered me this deal. If you if you share your post, we give you free listing. So I got a bunch of free listing, but now, you know, it's hard to find the recipes and stuff because, you know, my Twitter stuff is, my eBay stuff is on there. From what I've heard, one of the best things to sell on eBay, I wanted to mention this, is kids' clothes. If you have kids' clothes and you could bundle them up like batches of 20, and you're going to get rid of them anyway and sell them for like $25, or, you know, depends how nice the clothes are. Little coats, little hoodies. When I was doing the swap meet, I sold a lot of hoodies, and when I had to move that time, I donated tons and tons of those little kids' hoodies. So just put it in. Another thing is, at the swap meet and yard sales, I go, I'm not a clothes person, I'm not a purse person. Really, I had boxes and boxes of purses, and I sold my purses at the swap meet for $3 each. I sold them all because I sold them cheap. So consider a yard sale. Another thing is, if you can figure out the dumpster thing, and you can go to places. I knew this girl, I don't know if you're allowed to do this, but she used to get all kinds of things in the Target dumpster. And that would be perfect for eBay. I might try it. I don't know. I can't. She would go in the middle of the night. That seems kind of sneaky. Okay, you guys. God bless you all.